What's going on, guys? Hi, Stim Ace in the house. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning into the video. I have something really cool to review today. This is a product that has been sent to me from Across the Limits UK, courtesy of Koka Labz. And spoiler alert, this is a high stim pre-workout. I am, of course, talking about Oxystim from Koka Labz. Yeah, guys, Oxystim. This is supposed to be a nice stim blend, and it's supposed to give you good concentration, mood elevation, basically everything you get from a high stim pre-workout, this is supposed to provide you with. I was told that this is a great product, one of the best Koka Labz products, and as somebody who likes Koka Labz, I'm not going to say I tried all their products yet because there's a lot of products from them that I haven't tried yet, but I've tried some of the big hitters. Big fan of Dexter. Dexter Halloween is one of my favorite pre-workouts of all time. As a matter of fact, Dexter Halloween made it to my top 10 pre-workouts of 2023. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'm going to link it in the description down below so you guys can watch that video. They also have Dexter NO Explode, as well as a couple of different types of capsules. They got the Night Rider, they got the Araya Genesis. Koka Labz is a great company. They're based in the UK, and I would say that they're the UK equivalent of Dark Labs. Very solid company, a little bit under the radar, but the people that know about them know how good they are. This product had a lot of hype to live up to because the Koka Labz products I did try, I really liked. I haven't had a Koka Labz product yet that I didn't like, so I was very excited about this one. As I mentioned earlier, Across the Limits UK did send me out this product for review, but despite that fact, guys, you know that I'm always going to keep it real. I'm always going to have my reviews be objective, unbiased, and unsponsored. So I'm going to give you my honest opinions regardless of whether I pay for a product or receive it for free. I'm going to get into this label in just 1 minute, but before I do, guys, don't forget to like this video, share it with a fellow stim junkie or a fitness enthusiast, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. So Oxystim claims to have long-lasting effects, quality ingredients, high amount of thermogenics, and suppressed appetite. So this is kind of like a pre-workout fat burner hybrid where it does have the citrulline and a couple of other stuff that would classify it as a pre-workout, but it also has some thermogenic ingredients that really are more suited for cardio or maybe like a crazy intense leg session or circuit style training or anything that's really going to make you sweat. This is supposed to be a good pre-workout for a very active kind of workout. I really like the graphics on here. The labels are always nice. Koka Labz always has these nice, trippy looking labels, very nice art style, very nice aesthetic. Koka Labz has their own style, and I dig it. Just like Dark Labs has their own style, Koka Labz got their own style too, and I really like it. Their art team definitely deserve a raise if they haven't gotten one already, because it's really a pleasure to look at, and just to have these tubs displayed in your collection, it's beautiful. I love it. So the flavor is mean apple, and I'll be honest, it's pretty mean. Koka Labz is not really known to have great flavors. Me personally, I don't care about flavors, guys. I'm gonna chug it. As long as it doesn't taste like sewer water, I'm okay with it. So not the best flavor in the world, but it's tolerable. I've had worse, but expect it to not be so great. So maybe have a piece of gum handy, chug it quickly, and move on with your life. So the serving size here is 2 scoops. That is for the full dose, and that will give you 25 servings per container, which is really nice. If you have it at 1 scoop, you'll get 50 servings, but let's be real, guys. This is the Stim Junkie channel. You guys watching me, you're all Stim Junkies. I'm High Stim Ace, so we're taking 2 scoops. I'm going to read this entire label as it is dosed for 2 scoops, and we're going to begin with L-citrulline malate. Not citrulline, L-citrulline malate, 5,000 milligrams. So it doesn't say the ratio. I don't know if it's a 2-to-1, but L-citrulline malate, 5,000 milligrams. You guys know you're not taking this for the pumps, right? You're taking this because you want a stim bomb with thermogenics. So you guys want pumps, stack on your own pumps. Beta-alanine, 1,600 milligrams, a little bit on the low end. Usually beta-alanine, you'll have anywhere from 2,500 to 3,200. So 1,600, a little bit on the low end. Agmatine sulfate, 500 milligrams for the pumps, also on the low end, surprisingly. That's actually probably the lowest I've ever seen agmatine dosed at. Alpha GBC, 500 milligrams, so that's a solid dose. It helps with the nootropic focus, a little bit of concentration, not a bad dose. Himalayan pink salt, 250 milligrams for the pumps, also not the biggest dose, but again, guys, this isn't the pump formula. This is a stim bomb. Arayogenesis, 200 milligrams, pretty good. 2-amino, also known as DMHA, 100 milligrams. Caffeine anhydrous, 100 milligrams. Wow. That's, wow, 100 milligrams for 2 scoops. So that's essentially 50 milligrams per scoop. That's a very low dose. I know I always talk about not overdosing caffeine, but this seems a little bit underdosed. I mean, 100 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous for 2 scoops? That's definitely on the low end. So you're not going to get that, theoretically, if everything you read on the label is true, you're not going to get that initial burst of energy from the pre-workout, because 100 milligrams is essentially a cup of coffee. That's really not all that much. Hordenine HCl, 50 milligrams, synephrine, 50 milligrams. So you're going to get the sweats going from that synephrine. I love me some synephrine. So great fat burning properties, thermogenic effect, raises the heat in your body. I like synephrine. Niacin, 25 milligrams. Not a big fan of niacin, if I'm being honest. I'm not one to get niacin flushes, but sometimes products with excessive niacin will cause tingles, but not the good beta-alanine tingles I like. They will cause tingles on my elbows, surprisingly. It's really weird. I think I'm the only person in the world that gets tingles from niacin in my elbows. It's really random, but it's happened to me with some products that have over 20 milligrams of niacin. So it didn't happen to me with this pre-workout, but I'm not a big fan of niacin. I'm really not. I don't think it's an ingredient that is necessary to add to pre-workouts. I don't see the benefit, personally speaking. Bioperine, also known as black pepper extract, 5 milligrams to help with the absorption of the ingredients. Yohimbine HCl at 1 milligram. And alpha yo at 0.5 milligrams. So if I'm being honest, if we're going just off the label, it's not the best label. It's severely underdosed in many different categories. It really doesn't seem like a big stim bomb. I was told that this product is really crazy, really intense, but just by reading through the label, without even trying it out, if somebody's just reading through this, it doesn't seem all too impressive. This seems like something that you would maybe stack on top of another pre-workout, maybe on top of a daily driver. If you're taking like a C4, Total War, Bucked Up, just like a normal, average caffeine-based daily driver, this is something you would maybe stack on top of that to get more thermogenics, a little bit more energy from that extra 100 milligrams of caffeine, get that hordenine in there, that 0.5 milligrams of alpha-yo, which, if I'm being honest, I don't really know why they put that little. At least put 1 milligram. 0.5 seems almost nonsensical to me. But again, guys, labels are just labels. How does this product hit in the real world? So I've taken this pre-workout twice so far, and both times were pretty much identical. If I'm being honest, and I hate to say this because I'm a big fan of Koka Labz, but this product to me was pretty underwhelming. It doesn't go to say that this is a bad product by any means, but on its own, I didn't really feel much. I didn't feel a thermogenic effect like I did from Ripper. By the way, if you haven't watched my Ripper review, check it out. That is a product that really caused me to sweat excessively, but in a good way, not to the point where I was out of breath and I felt flushed out or anything like that. That was a good experience. This one here, it was minimal, and I didn't really feel a lot going on. The beta-alanine, didn't feel any beta tingles. There was no crazy caffeine kick right off the bat to let me know that things are starting to work. And overall, there wasn't a lot going on with this product. And for me, it was kind of surprising because Koka Labz is known to be a quality manufacturer that uses good ingredients, but maybe they just really underdosed this pre-workout for whatever reason. I felt a little bit of mood elevation. It wasn't like I felt absolutely nothing. The arayogenesis and DMHA did come through a little bit. I felt a little bit of that buzz, a little bit of that positive mood elevation. But in terms of energy, aggression, focus, it was very minimal. Obviously, there was something there. It's not like I consumed nothing. I did feel a little bit of something. I had a decent training session. It wasn't bad by any means. I pushed the weights. I got my workouts done. But I could have done it without taking this pre-workout. So if I'm being honest, when it comes to Koka Labz, I think you guys have a lot of better options. Maybe this is something that would be better suited for just cardio. For both times I took this, I used this for weight sessions, and I didn't do any cardio on this. So maybe this is something that would be better for cardio, for swimming. I could see this being a good product for if you're going out, if you're maybe playing basketball or football or any sports. This would be good because it's not going to get you too hopped up to the point where you're stimmed out of your mind and Like when you're taking a crazy high stim pre-workout and you're going to the gym and you have your music and you're just there by yourself, you're isolated and you're doing your own thing, pumping the weights, then yeah, you want to take a crazy high stim pre-workout to get you in that state of mind. But if you're playing, let's say with other players, you're playing full court basketball, you're playing football, you're swimming, you're there with other people, I could see this pre-workout being a good option for that kind of thing. Maybe even if you're a competitive fighter, just to give you a little bit of that buzz, a little bit of that sense of urgency, but without overwhelming you. Because this is a very mellow, in the background kind of experience. I've taken this twice. The first time was at the clinical dose, which is 12.6 grams. The second time I actually took it at 14.5. And even then, it really didn't feel like much. I'm not going to say it didn't feel like anything, but again, very in the background, very mellow, and uneventful. That is the term I would use to describe this pre-workout. Uneventful. I absolutely appreciate Cross the Limits UK for sending me this pre-workout, but no matter what, guys, I'm always going to be objective and tell you guys the truth. So my audience, you guys watching this video, you're stim junkies. You're looking for the best experience possible. Koka Labz is an incredible company. This one right here just wasn't my speed, but when it comes to Koka Labz, there are a lot of great products. As a matter of fact, I got the Koka Labz shelf right over there behind me. So as I said earlier, Dexter Halloween made it to my top 10 pre-workouts of 2023 for a reason. It's an amazing product. The original Dexter is very, very solid as well. A little bit less than Dexter Halloween, but nonetheless, an incredible Stim Junkie experience. I love the Night Rider caps, especially combined with a Daily Driver pre-workout or with a pump formula. They help bring things to the next level, provide that little extra sense of urgency, provide that extra oomph, and really, really stackable and super flexible. Koka Labz also has incredible Araya Genesis capsules, which sometimes I'll just take a capsule with my morning cup of coffee just to get myself that little morning buzz, to get me going before I get to work. So Koka Labz is a manufacturer whose products I really genuinely enjoy. But this one here, it doesn't do much for me. And again, I'm not trying to talk negatively about them, but this is my honest, objective review. I expected more out of this, and to me, it just didn't live up to the hype. Nonetheless, if you guys do want to pick up this product, you can get it at crossthelimits.co.uk, and you can use my code ACE5 to get 5% off your entire order. Cross the Limits UK just reduced their international shipping, so definitely a great opportunity to take advantage of. They have a plethora of products from multiple various brands. They got UK brands, US brands, European brands. They're an incredible vendor and they have a lot of different products to choose from. So definitely check out their website. And if you guys want to try out Koka Labz, you guys heard about them on the subreddit or on Instagram, or maybe you saw another reviewer mention Koka Labz and you guys want to look into them, I would say start off with the original Dexter pre-workout because that one's really good. If you're an elite stim junkie like High Stim Ace, then just go straight for Dexter Halloween because that is one of the best pre-workouts on the market right now, in my opinion. It has the goods in there, it has the secret sauce, and it's really a crazy experience. I reviewed it, by the way. If you haven't seen that review yet, I'm going to link my playlist in the description down below, my pre-workout review playlist. You can watch all my pre-workout reviews, every single one that I made from when I rebranded the channel up until now. It's always updated, so make sure to check that out. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into the review. You know that no matter what, my integrity will never be compromised, and I will always bring you 100% objective and unbiased reviews. If you guys like the video, click that like button, share the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I hope you guys have a wonderful week up ahead. Love you guys. Take care. High Stim Ace. Signing off.